My name is Lynette Yee, and I am the Business Development Manager for Allied Universal Security Services Hawaii branch. I come with 7 years experience in the security industry with Allied Universal. I oversee the sales and business development across the Hawaii Islands, which I've had the privilege to have also worked the operational side and now focus on our prospects and clients. Allied Universal has over 63 years in the security industry and 7 years established here in Hawaii with steady growth to what our footprint is today. We provide security professional services to technology solutions across all vertical markets. We are proud to be the largest of security services in the United States and will continue to uphold our responsibility to share what we have learned with you so far. Our topic today is preparing for return to workplace with a focus on what we've seen as the top 3 trends for the new normal thus far. Now is the time to be executing and evaluating a return to workplace plan. Today's discussion is intended to highlight some of the topics that we are seeing clients frequently discuss and address as we balance the economy moving forward with a desire to prevent further exposure and transmission of the virus. Here are the top 3 trends we will discuss in the following slides: occupancy management, screening for employees and visitors, and technology as it relates to products and services. In an effort to protect your employees, visitors, and contractors, you will need to implement a number of new processes and policies to enforce into your day-to-day operations. We are actively preparing our security professionals so they are ready for this new normal. Some areas to support our clients include policing social distancing policies established by each organization and tailored to the building owners and management, while in accordance with CDC guidelines. Lobby management has become more critical than ever. Elevator management has been an area we have been able to assist with since the beginning of the pandemic. Common space patrolling is an area that we will continue to build awareness and ensure we are adhering to social distancing guidelines. Here are top points to consider while executing occupancy management with our new normal. Managing the guest visitor process, limit the number of passengers on each elevator, limit the number of employees in an office at one time, manage their proximity to one another. This will be a greater challenge with an open office space environment. Install physical barriers that separate employees from each other and from customers, tenants, contractors, guests, and visitors. Institute staggered shifts, meaning both remote scheduling and work hours flexibility. Relating to your security program, this might mean more officers on a later shift and less on the normal busy early shifts. Continue to conduct meetings virtually to limit flow to shared spaces and areas. Conduct safety or security orientation training classes virtually. The most direct trending topic is screening of employees and visitors. We have been working with a number of clients to support their new screening measures. We have divided these screening types into 4 tiers, from a simple screening questionnaire to close contact temperature screening to thermal camera distance screening. When it comes to screening, the following items should be considered in order to proceed with the appropriate screening type that best suits the direction of the building owners. Have you evaluated temperature screening options and decided where they will take place? What process will you follow if a person shows a high temperature? Will you use your existing security staff or additional staff? Will you purchase and provide the equipment or use a third party? Who is responsible for cleaning supplies and equipment? Will all occupants and visitors be required to wear a face mask? Technology as it relates to products and services. Documentation and validation will be the key to gauging the program's success. It is critical that your screening program deploys a level of technology to provide confident reporting and statistics to your stakeholders. The right technology solution can go as far as to assist with heat mapping and trending the enforcement of social distancing requirements to allow for additional training or compliance discussions for our clients and their tenants and employees. Again, make sure you and your tenants are following the CDC guidelines. As the nation starts to lift stay-at-home orders, it is critical that we uphold healthy practices in order to prevent further exposure and transmission of COVID-19. Every day, you continue to take the right measures to ensure that your buildings are clean and safe. However, how can you provide an experience of care for health and safety and demonstrate you are taking the proper precautions, implementing the proper procedures, and instituting corrective measures? This is where Allied Universal Care Ambassadors are there for you. Our CARE acronym stands for Comprehensive Customer Service that assists with the security and preventative measures for a proper return to workplace backed with expertise. Our CARE ambassador would be the first person your employees, tenants, and visitors meet when entering your environment. The ambassadors will welcome, inform, and educate on all aspects of your return to workplace efforts. Backed with the industry-leading training, customized protocols, and supported with appropriate health and safety supplies, our ambassadors will represent and communicate all your undertakings to exemplify how much you care. In closing, I would like to leave you with these return to workplace considerations. First, make sure you are prioritizing the safety of your employees and then anyone else visiting your location. Follow all CDC and OSHA guidelines. As you return to the workplace, begin to revise your organizational continuity plans. What worked in the past? What did not work? What can we fully implement that was only temporary during the crisis? Continue communications with your employees base first, followed by communications to tenants and visitors regarding workplace, return to workplace measures that are being considered or implemented. Be clear on standards for topics like social distancing and new screening procedures. Organizations should differentiate between essential and non-essential employees and then consider workforce planning for the optimal number of non-essential employees in a location. Let demand drive your return to workplace strategy. Staggering of schedules can help with controlling the influx of personnel as well. Build resilience by training your employees. Provide training and informational material about proper hygiene practices, social distancing, and the use of PPE to employees and, in some cases, students, residents, tenants, visitors, and contractors. Remember, return to workplace, just like everything we have experienced thus far, will be fluid and evolving. Be prepared to adapt your plans quickly. We will continue to learn many lessons that will shape the path of our future. At Allied Universal, we will remain resilient and take an agile approach to recovery as we all return to the workplace. We will continue to be resourceful and there for you every step of the way. As your plans to return to the workplace continue, the CDC should be a top search for you as well as OSHA.gov. Here's a list of the top search resources. Our industry partners have provided market-specific guides to building reentry as well. IREM updated the pandemic guide for real estate managers last month, and BOMA International issued a recently updated guide to building reentry. Again, my name is Lynette Yee, and I am the Business Development Manager for Allied Universal Hawaii Branch. I am here for you should you have any questions or need further information. We are all in this together. Thank you very much for your time.